define a mother's love in one sentence. That's truly impossible. It is everything. It is the most powerful. It is just, it's everything. I don't know how to explain it. Man, these questions are awful. Which prayer you often make for your children? What does that mean? Gunny's got the hiccups. We should just start this video over, huh? We should just start this video over. And I need to change you because I think you peed in this. You feel wet. Hi guys. I'm Kelsey and I'm back. And this is my son Gunner. And we are gonna do the mom tag. So we have a couple of questions here. And I should probably move this so you can actually like see Gunther. There we go. Hi baby. Hi. Hi baby. Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you. Okay. So the first question is, how old were you when you had your first child? Gunner is my first and my only and my last and my everything. And I was 27 when I had him 4 weeks ago. The next question is, what was the hardest thing about being pregnant for 9 months? Probably just the severe discomfort and just like having a different body than what you're used to. I was so uncomfortable and none of my clothes fit, and I had a really easy pregnancy and I was still just like so over it. So probably that. Can you think of any good things you enjoyed during those 9 months? I had Gunner in June, and so toward the end I went to the pool a lot and like laid out, and it was really nice to just like be in a bikini and be like huge and have your huge belly and just like not care like what you looked like in a bikini, if that makes sense. Like I probably wouldn't put a bikini on now, but when I was pregnant I was just like, I'm pregnant, so I don't really give a crap. And it was fun feeling him like move around and stuff. Ultrasounds were really fun. And people were just like so excited for you. That was like a really nice feeling. In your opinion, were all the things you heard about childbirth accurate or way off? Most of it was pretty accurate. It is the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. But way off about a few things. I didn't poop the bed like everyone like said I would. I wasn't in labor for like 24 hours or something. I only labored for 6 hours, so that was good. I only pushed for 20 minutes, so it wasn't like this 3-day ordeal like everyone said it was gonna take forever. I didn't tear. I didn't like. It was very like good and normal. So would I do it again? Like maybe not, because it did hurt really bad. But after you get that epidural, it's like happy times. So I don't know. What are you doing? Would you have handled childbirth differently if you could redo it? I don't think I would have. We went to the doctor when I guess the only thing I would have done differently would be like wait a little longer to go to the hospital. We went to the hospital, my water broke in the middle of the night, and we went right away. I probably would have waited until I started contracting. So we got to the hospital around 11 o'clock at night, and I didn't start having contractions until about like 1 or 1:30. So it was a lot of just us walking around doing nothing for a few hours. I just, my water broke, so I was like, we gotta go. I probably would have waited until I and had some contractions at home before I would have gone in. What would be your advice for someone who's about to have a baby? I would just tell them to ignore everyone that gives you advice and has opinions about stuff and just do your own thing. Just talk to your partner or whoever you're doing this with, your support system, and just make your own decisions, do your own research, do what you want to do, what's best for you. What's wrong? Do you want kisses? Is that what it was? Just do what's best for you and your baby. What has been the hardest thing about being a mom? It's definitely just knowing that your life is never going to go back to the way it was. Like, you have signed up for something that is literally you're this person's mom for the rest of your, like, forever. I can't, like, return him. I can't, like, take a day off from being his mom. Like, I'm always, forever, for the rest of my life, going to be his mom. And not that that's, like, a bad or negative thing. Like, it's a blessing, but it is a hard thing. It's a big adjustment to come to terms with. It's not even like a relationship that you can get out. It's I am his mom for the rest of my life. We are forever bonded. Huh. Are you hungry? Do you want to eat? That's a yes. That's a yes. Okay. The little squish ate. So now we're good. Okay. What has been the most rewarding thing about being a mom? I think just this connection you build with your kids, just this, like, bond that you guys have. He looks at me differently than he looks at anybody else. Like, he reaches for me like he wants me. It's just this, like, unconditional love that we both have for each other, and it's really, really special. Hey. What was the most surprising thing you discovered about being a mom? I don't know if there's anything surprising. Maybe just, like, he poops and pees a lot. Like, just the volume and the number of diaper changes was, like, I had no idea. That was kind of surprising. What is the best memory you have involving your child? Man, we're making memories every day. I don't know if there's, like, a best one. They're all pretty great. Anytime he smiles, anytime he laughs, anything like that, it's all pretty wonderful. What was the most exciting milestone? Again, he's only 4 weeks, so we haven't had, like, a ton of milestones. Hi. It was pretty cool when he, like, started to recognize me and Derek, and he smiles a little bit more often now. That's pretty cool. What's the worst thing your child has ever done? Probably peed everywhere. He peed on me when he was born, and several times after that. You just ate. Are you hungry still? Say hi to the people. Say hi to the peeps. What habit did you wish your child didn't have? I wish he didn't do this, like, grunting thing he does. I think the doctor said he's just getting more vocal with his bowel movements, but he, like, grunts. He does it in his sleep, and he does it all night long. It's not like a cry, it's just like a, and sometimes he does it really loud, and he's just trying to, like, get a poop out and figure out his body. So I feel really bad, and I know he's just gassy and trying to poop, but it sounds painful for him, and it just keeps us up all night. So I wish he didn't do that. That's it. What habit makes you the most proud? Anytime he... What do you want? Are you still hungry? Are you gonna cry on camera? Don't cry for the people. He sleeps a lot. He's a good napper. We nap together a lot. Don't we, bed? Do you share any similarities with your child, both physical and personality? We're both really good at taking naps. I think he looks like my brother a lot. My cousins think he looks like a nice blend of Derek and I. My mom thinks he doesn't look anything like my brother, which is crazy. But if he looks like my brother, he probably looks like me, right? So I think he has my nose. And maybe my lips? I don't really know. Where would you like your child to be in 10 years? Oh my gosh. In 10 years, he'll be 10 years old. Right? Or will he be 9? Anyways, in 10 years, he'll be, I would like him to just be happy and doing well in school and getting good grades and excelling at whatever he's doing, whether that's sports or extracurriculars or coding or, like, whatever he decides he wants to do. Just giving it his all. What is something that having a child has taught you? That life is not about me at all. It never was. That's probably the biggest lesson. Did you imagine that you'd be a mom at the age you became a mom? I never imagined I would be a mom, period. I never wanted children. I swore up and down I was never having kids. My best friend Lauren and I like made a vow that we would never do this. So no, I never saw myself being a mom at all. Describe your child in a single sentence. The best thing that has ever happened to the world. How have you changed as a person since becoming a mom? I think that I see people as somebody's child now, and that makes me see them differently, if that makes sense. Like people that I normally didn't like or didn't have patience for, I now see as somebody's Gunner. Like that's somebody's everything. So it just makes me see them in a different light, makes me appreciate them more, makes them easier to love, if that makes sense. So that's it. That's the mom tag. From me and Gun. Gunny, say bye. Wait. Can you wait? Can you say bye? You can't. Okay. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Maybe Gunner will be able to hold his head up by then. Can you?